Hello everyone, and welcome to the Idaho Renaissance Fair Inc.'s YouTube page. We are getting ready for our event today, and one of the things that we are doing is setting up our yurt. So the yurt was something that was commonly used back in, mainly, honestly, back in Mongolia and stuff like that is where they were really used. But the style of yurt was used all over the place. It's got a very simple fold-out frame, a central wheel, as you can see as they're getting up, and then they have angled poles that they insert into separate slots in the wheel, and then they balance them on a cable that's run along the top. Hey Jason, will you grab the cable right next to you and just kind of tug it? As you can see, that is the cable that they use. It gives us the tension that is required so that we can rest our poles right around the edge of it and get everything balanced. Ideally, if you can have a large group, it does make things easier for you, but if worst comes to worst, you should be able to set up a yurt with 3 people.
This might be now that I'm looking at it.
That would make more sense. That is upside down.
Oh, sorry.
As you can see, they had the pole upside down, so they're going to be rotating it around.
Okay. We should mark it like with Sharpie or something.
Either the pole or the wheel. Apparently they decided the wheel. Alright, so for the yurt to go up, now they're inserting the poles in between individual spaces. It gives the poles a wonderful angle in which to work with, and it allows it to hold itself up with pure gravity.
Okay. Kaylee, hold on to the wire. Make sure you hold the wire. Jason, go. Yeah. Alright, Kat, can you get yours in?
The funny thing with the yurt is if you're not careful, it will actually tell you. You can hear it as it creaks and starts snapping a little bit. It may be the specific type of wood that was used. But it will tell you how its stresses are doing.
Take this off? Oh, Josh, do you want me to take this off?
Spot, that's fine.
Now this particular yurt, we actually have a door that can open and close, so it provides a wonderful level of comfort and privacy.
That's what I thought.
Well, then just need to go every other decision.
I wish that was the case.
We need one to go here.
The best part about the foldable frame is you can make the adjustments to get that perfect circle.
Okay, can you go grab another
Like that.
Josh, this one needs to go here. Yeah. So well then did it. The cable. Okay, hon, this is gonna break. Sorry. Somebody's gotta get real careful.
A nice, simple structure that has been proven through time and history to be durable, stable, and comfortable. Easy to move around, easy to set up. Highly recommended by the Idaho Renaissance Fair, Inc.
Now we just gotta. Oh, we are. Which ordering is he? Oh, yep. So that means it needs to turn just a little bit more because that needs to go there. Yep.
That actually is right.
Yep, they put a stick between each of the V's that the scissor skirt makes.
Just gonna put this
No two poles should occupy the same V space. Alright, so now that we have the basic bone structure up, it's time to put the skin on. So we have two different tarps. We have a rainfly and a standard. And of course the door itself.
So the door.
Did we just remove the door?
We took the door off and we're gonna put a curtain. Because the door that was on it was a little janky. So we're just
historically speaking, they would have had a flap anyways.
Yeah.
That you could tie down.
So it's gonna be a door flap instead of a door.
Exactly. They used a nice heavy canvas, which would have been appropriate for the time. You want something that is water resistant. So a heavy canvas, even if it absorbs some of the moisture, if you're not leaning directly against it, you stay dry on the inside. And in this particular yurt, we have ties at the door frame. So you can tie the edges together, and then you have little S-hooks that you can hook onto the cable going around the top so that she can stand herself.
Hey, you guys, walk a little bit back around. Walk a little bit of the canvas back around. You guys have too much of it on this side.
Tie this or to this even.
That's actually a very good point. If, like in this instance, we have a little bit of extra canvas, you have it hang in the back where no one's going to see it, because you have the top come down and it's going to be covering that top part anyways.
Well, but they had pulled too much of it to the right, so on the left he didn't have enough.
Oh, which is interesting, because I thought I saw Josh tying it off right at the beginning.
He was trying, but
they pulled too much.
Yeah, they pulled too much.
This is one of the reasons why we're making this video too. It's good for if someone gets sick at the bread fair itself, we have something to refer back to so that anyone can put up one of these yurts. Plus it's educational for all of you viewers to be able to see exactly what it is that we're talking about and how the fair actually gets some of its more intricate and cooler structures that no one gets to see the actual construction of. They only get to see the final product.
Absolutely. Well, and later we're going to put up a bell tent or two so we can show you guys how those work as well.
Yep, we'll be doing bell tents. We're going to do a demonstration on a pop-up. Not that they're super complicated, but you would be surprised at how many vendors we have come through. It's their first year vending for an event of our size, and they just, for whatever reason, seem to forget how to tie their shoes. So being able to see how a bell tent gets put together, or a regular pop-up, being able to see how a regular pop-up gets put together will be useful to anyone. Not all of us are going to be 50-year-old veterans of fairs and events. So make sure you use this opportunity. Make sure to tag people who are going to be starting events themselves. If they're not going to be indoor events, almost all Ren fairs, as far as my knowledge goes, are outdoor events. And our fantasy event is an outdoor event. Eventually we're going to have a Viking event we're going to do called Skull. And it's going to have part outdoor, part indoor. So almost all of your historical events are going to be an outdoor event. So it's something you definitely want to prepare for. Our own personal event that's going to be happening after this video is actually posted is going to be experiencing some hotter temperatures. We're looking at some 80s, possibly some low 90s. When we were doing Beltane last year, we had rain and it was stormy, and so we had a bunch of pop-ups that were getting blown over and things that weren't staked down. So it's one of those, as we have learned, we so now desire to teach others how this is all done.
Absolutely. The more we can make it easier for other people, the better it is for everybody else.
Yeah, learn from our experience.
Learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, lots and lots of mistakes. It looks like they're spreading the ribs out a little bit.
Yeah, I hope so. Hey, Liz?
Yeah?
Wait, why don't you go ahead and take the ropes and just loop them over the the X's along with where the metal wire is. That way you guys don't have to keep holding on to it.
Is that how it goes? I thought we had little S hooks.
No, we just loop the ropes over the X's because we have the wire that wraps around that the poles around the top sit on, and then after we get the poles on and we wrap the canvas around it, we just loop the rope over top of those X's as well.
It is currently right side up. So the big part that we have to like this open. Yes, but we need to find where the front is. Yes. So.
That one has grommets.
It is that one, yeah. That's the double, so this is the front, so we're gonna spin it.
Alright. Walk in a circle, don't trip over.
Ring around the rosies.
You guys should like have the big umbrella.
Yeah.
Like the big
Oh yeah, we could do like the
Pull it this way.
one and sit on it.
And yeah, this needs to turn just a little bit so that we're lining up what Jason's holding right there with the door. The door. So, and the back. Tops.
Josh, do you want Alyssa to grab one of these 10-foot poles and go underneath?
Will's already in.
Okay.
So hand a pole over to Will.
Hand one of those. Hand that pole to Will.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Try not to kill you.
You're good. You're good. Okay, Will. Here's the 10-foot pole.
Will I am. Take it.
Alright, Jayla and Pat, you guys are gonna have to walk it back as far as you can.
Yep. You guys walk it. Don't worry about what the rest of it's doing.
Yep, just walk it up and over, babes. Yep, keep going.
Hold on, Bob.
Hold on.
Give me a second.
It's
Let go of
fine.
the ropes, Will.
I need a smaller pole.
That's the pole we have, bud.
Okay, now you can pull. You holding the ropes was causing the issue.
Alright, William,
Hold
where
up.
are we at for centering back?
Can't pull any further. I'm tired. Pulls over center.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's perfect, actually.
We're good.
They had.
Oh, this was for
The door.
So they actually had. They stapled just like this. They stapled the ropes on the side here. They had the ropes stapled. The ropes behind it.
Okay, it's fine as long as it's there. Yeah.
And now we have the second part on. As you saw as it was going up, there's a hole in the center. This particular yurt has a rain tarp that can go over the top of it.
Will, where are the stakes?
And it will be going up. It really kind of depends on how it is. If you know it's not going to be raining, it's a better idea to leave the top open for better ventilation. You can get a nice breeze growing through there. You don't have to worry about anyone sweating themselves out. But as you can see, everything has gone together quite nice. They're going to be staking down everything. And that part is something that anyone can do. So this is Tyson with the Idaho Renaissance Fair, Inc. Thank you so much for joining us and for being here as we have set up this yurt. We hope that we see you at one of our events, and we hope your history is as fun as our history. We'll see you then. Huzzah!